All right, what is going on, guys? A little different scenery today. It is winter here in New York at this current moment. I'm shooting this video. Uh, my name is Ben. Anybody who isn't a normal follower of me, I typically do beard product reviews, but I felt a little inspired by my friend Mike Cribbs, BeardSwag BBQ here on YouTube. I'll link him down below. But he started doing some barbecue videos. He's also one of the people that talked me into getting my Recteq. I have a Bullseye back here, and I've been using it for smoking and grilling and everything else. I'll talk about it a little bit more in depth when I'm inside. But I wanted to do what I'm going to call bootleg burn ends. Now, I know it's poor man's burn ends. I'm going to be using this chuck roast right here. So I picked this up. I watched a ton of videos on this, and I kind of mishmashed what I thought I could do with it. This is my first experience doing this. I did 2 weeks ago attempt to do pork belly burn ends. I can inform you that the Bullseye is not really the best choice in smoker for that. I love my Bullseye. I love the Recteq. It's great. It's not a design flaw as much as there is no place for the rendered fat to go besides the fire pot at the bottom, and things went wrong. You don't learn to make good barbecue until you make bad barbecue. I think that's what Franklin said. It was horrible. It was a horrible experience. I'm back doing it now, though, and I thought I'd try beef this round. So we are going to do bootleg burn ends. I'm going to go in, give a meat shot, if you want to call it. I'm going to angle the camera down, watch me cut up the meat, season it, and then we'll go about it that way. So I hope you enjoy. The Bullseye is at 225 right now. I also have a smoke tube I just picked up yesterday. I got some maple pellets in there, kind of accentuate it. The Bullseye does a great job smoking. I thought kick it up a notch, see if I really can get this bootleg burn ends to have a nice crust on them and be delicious. So I'll catch you guys inside, and let's do this. Okay, we are inside, and I have my chuck roast here, and I've watched a bunch of videos. You can either smoke this as a whole and then cut it apart, which would be your typical burn ends if you're using the point off the brisket. I happen to like the whole idea of let's cube it up first, and then we're gonna get seasoning all over it, so you get more seasoning, more bark or crust. Today I'm gonna be using the Ben's Heifer Dust from Recteq. I figured use a Recteq grill. Why not use the Recteq seasonings? But we're also afterwards. I'm gonna thin this down a little bit, I think. And we're going to go with Sweet Baby Ray's. So, maybe just a hint of spice, a hint of heat underneath, and then the sweetness over top. I think it should play out well. Now, I'm not sure which knife is going to work best. We'll start off with this boy, and we'll go from there. So, basically, I want inch-ish cubes. And I don't have a nice cutting board. This is just something I picked up. It will do for now. I'm not cutting into my counter, and that is the point. I just got my Recteq probably 4 weeks ago. I have used the snot out of it. I will talk on them a little bit. I pulled a serious bonehead move, and I was adding a water pan to a cook I was doing, and I lifted the grate up and accidentally spilled the water. Well, it went down in, and it saturated the fire pot. And when it did that, it popped a breaker because, well, the igniter is down there. And it fried the igniter. The water just burned it out. I sent Recteq an email. They called me, and the gentleman informed me that it was being covered under my warranty. There's bumper-to-bumper warranty, I think, for 2 years on the Bullseye, and it goes even longer when it's the bigger models, the 340, the 590, the 700, etc. But a dumb mistake by me. complete user error. They stood behind it. They stood behind their product, and I can't tell you how glad I am that I went with Recteq for that. Now, does that mean that I will, always run Recteq? I'm sure I'm going to keep this puppy around, but I'm kind of like, I guess, guns. I like all sorts of guns. I like all sorts of barbecue. So I am not, if there happens to be, a stick burner, I think they're called, that I like, or a pit boss, or, it's all good. Right now, I couldn't be any happier with my Recteq. I think that it would be a great choice for a beginner. There's a lot of fat in this section here, but it'll render down a lot of it. And that's what I wanted to speak about on the Bullseye. It is primarily designed as a grill. Now, you can smoke on it. I obviously have smoked. I've done ribs and a whole bunch of things, reverse sears. Anything with a serious amount of fat content, I would put a catch can underneath the grill in order to catch the rendered fat. Because the fire pot is centralized, the fat has nowhere to go. There's not that diversion plate that is on other smokers, the tubes, or the big barrel type smokers. There's a diversion plate over top of the fire pot that allows the rendered fat to run off and into a bucket. Well, that doesn't exist on the Bullseye. The only place for the fat to go is down onto the deflector shield, and right below that is the fire pot, therefore catching things on fire. And I mentioned before, don't ask me how I know that, just know that I know. So, get these almost cubed up here. I guess my beef with the whole poor man's brisket is not that this is cheap, but this cut of meat here was like $18. So it's not exactly cheap meat. It's cheaper than a brisket, don't get me wrong. I know why it's called that, but I thought bootleg brisket sounded funnier, so I'm going to label my video as such. And I guess I'll put in parentheses poor man's, because that's what people know it as. This is fairly sticky meat, so I'm not going to use any kind of binder or anything like that. I'm just going to season them. I'll try and get them best I can. And then after I season them, I'm going to pop them onto this. I was in Walmart last night and saw these in their barbecue section. They're Blackstone and everything. You get a 3-pack of these for like $3.50. I thought, boy, that is just about perfect for what I need it for. So I grabbed that. Disposable. If you burn one up, cool. If not, you can reuse it. So we're going to take our seasoning here. I also have some more Recteq seasoning on the way. I have the warm apple pie and the honey rib rub and some of the barbecue sauce that I ordered a couple days ago. Should be fun to... I am making a mess. Of course, I'm going to clean it up or my wife will kill me. So we're going to flip these around and get the other side. I'm sure if I do these more, I'll perfect the method and what kind of seasonings or what have you. But all you can do is try. You watch videos, it's like, dude, I can do that. And you go about it and you try your hand at it and you figure out what works, what doesn't work. And this video is bound to go better than the pork belly one. I had to scrap a 15-minute video because of the fire that I caused. Actually burning the burnt ends. And no, I did not try them. They after everything had happened, they were nothing more than charcoal, and I don't eat charcoal. I don't mind, obviously some nice grilled items with some char on it and what have you, but those things were beyond saving. Maybe after this video, I'll pop in a little snapshot of what my pork belly burn ends look like. I will do them. I will do them again, but I would like to get a different smoker, a standard type smoker in order to do things like that. Brisket, your bigger cuts of meat. The Bullseye is great for ribs. Matter of fact, tomorrow is Super Bowl Sunday, and I am doing 2 racks of ribs, having over the mothers, my mother and my mother-in-law. and we're going to be having some delicious ribs. I've already done ribs on the Bullseye. I know they come out fantastic, and everybody should enjoy them. So I'm going to pop these onto this grate here. Try and hold on the best I can. Try and get myself some room here. I guess leave a little space if you can in between, just to let that smoke permeate and get all the way around. Like I said, this, you know, the kind of sweet and salty. I can't wait to try these out. Every time I watch videos, my mouth starts watering. It's like, dude, I know I can do that. Whoa, I almost dropped him. Dog would have had a field day with that. All right, set this down. Roll them up. One more. Sneak this puppy on there somewhere. Whatever. Haphazardly. Do it. Just get it on there. Alright guys, there is what that looks like now. I'm going to go put this upon the smoker and give you a shot of that. And then see you in a couple hours, I guess. Okay, here we are out at the Bullseye. We're sitting at 221 degrees. I have it set for 225. I just put them on, so what I've got is beautiful chuck roast cubed up. I got my extra smoking. It's got maple pellets in it. I actually have standard Recteq pellets running in the hopper. Should be getting down there quite a bit. I got plenty for this cook. Just got those rolling, got some extra maple in there, give them a nice crust, and like I said, see you in a couple hours. Okay, we are an hour and a half in. If anybody's wondering, I have the plastic on my porch to calm the wind down. Oh my goodness. Getting there. I'm gonna give it a little while longer, still a little sticky. Smoke tube is 3/4 of the way done. Give it another half an hour and then we'll take them off and sauce them up. Okay, I was holding my phone the wrong way the last time. It's okay. This is 2 hours in. Oh yeah. So looking just dandy. I'm going to take them out. I'm going to get them into this pan. I'm going to meet you inside for saucing. Okay, we are back indoors. Here are, this is 2 hours of smoking at 225. Our chuck roast. Like I said, Sweet Baby Ray's, the hickory brown sugar, but I wanted to thin it out. A video I watched, maybe it was Meat Church, I'm not quite sure, said you just want to really glaze them. So we really like sweet stuff in this house. So I took the Sweet Baby Ray's, I added some honey, and I also a little apple juice to thin out the mix because I just want to get a coating on them. I don't want it to be super thick. I'm not real big. I like barbecue sauce, but I'm not huge on that super duper thicky stuff. So I'm just gonna pour it over top. Now, I've seen both ways of doing this, covering them up. But I don't think I wanna. I don't think I wanna cover these up. I think I want to continue to let them smoke and just and get more flavor on them. I suppose they're pretty probe tender, so I don't think I really need to get them that much more cooked. I just want to set this glaze up on the outside and let that become. Ooh, if we had smell-o-vision, man, these things smell great. So we were all sauced up here. I didn't want a ton in the pan. I just wanted to give them a nice coating here. We're gonna put them back on probably half an hour just to allow this to set up, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the end result. Okay, what is going on, guys? We are in the kitchen. Bootleg burn ends are done. Pretty squishy. Taste test. Yep. That will do. Alright, I hope you enjoy the video. Like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments if I should do more barbecue videos or not, I guess. Alright, guys. I'll catch you later.